crazy. Literally, right when I hit record, a raindrop hit my cheek. First raindrop I felt. Oh, there's another one on my arm. Another raindrop. That's 3. Should we go in? I think it's just barely gonna sprinkle for a moment. We'll see what happens. Good, thank you. As far as that's concerned, yeah, all we can do is hope and pray that the State Department people, proper authorities, they're well informed enough. They know. They don't need to wait on a call from anybody. I don't know what they're waiting for, really. Yeah, so the proper authorities should have all the proper documents and paperwork they need to start the process to get those children away from those people and help to bring attention and awareness on a larger scale, kind of a more spoken word in the open awareness. Well, I know a lot of people speak about it coherently. How do they say that? Coherently? No. Coherently. I said it right the first time, right? Cohort. Right? Cohortly. Oh, thank you. Look, it's the UPS man. Special delivery. Yeah, when you see that, how that does help explain. Thank you, yes. I'm not really in the mood to discuss that, but I see a lot of people. Yes, I agree. It helps with a lot of sectors, even the criminal organizations, for them to help weed out some really bad, foul players taking advantage of all the noise and protection with the legal and illegal trafficking lines that are really one and of the same, right? I think it depends on whose hands it's in, right? Well, a cop can do this, but a citizen, doctor, authorization, yeah, that kind of stuff. A whole host of things. Yes, I agree. Right, so for us personally here in this community, as you can see, we've been dealing with a lot of confusion over the years and people being paid off and doing other investigations and revenge stuff. The activism stuff is a huge piece of it, yes. When you look at a lot of the people that get paid off with some of those businesses, just a lot of young druggies living the life. Well, that's why they push the racism and that stuff so much, being a Karen, non-vaxxer, dangerous, trying to justify. Yeah, and the stuff with my sister and the private investigator. When you look at that, it's a bunch of really immature child's play stuff that shouldn't be dictating any decisions in those worlds. Maybe on the street, right? But they're too fucking pussy to do it that way because they know there are eyes watching. So they try to use the powers that be and people within our systems and retired. Yeah, and they use them and the goons and the ones that want to do them a favor. Help protect too. And they know this. And that's why we go back and we explain that situation and how sad it is. And I know when they realize too the truth, it breaks your heart. Yeah, most people, there is a sense of personal almost, I should have known better, or I should have seen that then, or yeah, we hear that a lot in these situations. Even I myself, you have moments, sometimes it's almost there. You're going back and could have done this differently, that differently. You can only do the best you can when you're dealing with really sick people not pulling over, killing innocent people, abusing children. Some of these things are really bad when you understand what they're doing. Well, that's why you see murder-suicides with some of these things, because they know it's, not good. Yeah, some are mentally spikes. People really lose their minds, and you see horrible things happen. Not all are just people committing suicide or killing someone else because they've been caught and they don't want to face that reality. Could be a number of things. That is really common in these situations. And then you always hear the people, never would have known, how surprised they are. Some people have heart attacks. We've actually seen people have heart attacks and die when they realize what some of the people they trusted are actually doing. And that people who really love them and care about them are trying to protect them and help them and risking their lives for them to serve and protect humanity, which is them, God, life itself, and that they were really evil towards them. They signed off on things they shouldn't that were really inhumane. That is against the Hippocratic Oath by all means. It's insane. People were very, very shocked at what was going on with some of those things. Yeah, that's why we tell people, especially with these situations, you're not going to get them for the child abuse. It's unspeakable, and when you understand those cases, and that's why we try to bypass that and be very careful. Yeah, we're in the bank with the bank robbers with a gun to our kid's head. Just trying to be very careful. Yeah, and think of the years that went on. And then we finally, we got angry in 2019. We even said we wrote you a song. We played the guitar, said they're fucking the kids, fucking the kids. Shoot them in the face. That's what Bill Burr said. No, of course we really wouldn't do that. That's crazy banter for somebody who gets really upset about blueberry muffins, Think about it. Barely a sprinkle. I felt a few more drops, but I don't think we're going to get much more. Really nice breeze.